Hello, it's DNN Dave. Well, a scruffy DNN Dave. And it's great to see everybody. Well, I really can't see you, but you can see me. Oh well. Sorry about that. Anyways, I wanted to come to you tonight and talk to you a little bit about how to attract Hacktoberfest participants to your GitHub project repo. So if you go over to, well, there's my title screen. I forgot that. Hey, if you like the content that's on this channel, please be sure to hit subscribe and click the little notifications icon, and it'll be able to let you know whenever there's live streams going on. Of course, you can always just come out to the channel, check it out whenever you feel like it. I hope you enjoy the content. If you have any ideas for future streams, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll be glad to try to give it a consideration. So let me go over to Hacktoberfest website. If you go to hacktoberfest.digitalocean.com, you will see a wonderful website there. For those of you who don't know what Hacktoberfest is, this happens every October. I'm super excited about it. This is my, let me see, third year, I believe. Yeah, third year in this, and I have a great time during the month of October just finding a bunch of open source projects that I can contribute to and help move along. But one of the things I wanted to talk about is how to attract people and hopefully increase the quality of the contributions that are coming in to your project during the month of October, during Hacktoberfest here. When I came out to the site a few days ago, I believe it was October the 3rd, they put an update out here at the top of the site. And if you go to the update, there's a bit of information here on some changes that they're making to it and some ways that they're going to make it easier for projects to opt in versus it just being any random project, whether or not they want the contributions or not being counted for Hacktoberfest. But I wanted to show you how you can make sure that people that are out looking for things to contribute in the open source community will know that your project is participating in Hacktoberfest. So it's pretty simple. What you have to do is you got a few options here, and it really just kind of depends on how you like to flow with things. Probably the easiest option is to add the Hacktoberfest topic to your repository. Doing so will let others know that you're participating and that their contributions will count if their pull requests are merged. Another way to do it is if you, for instance, are not ready to merge their contribution, but you do want to recognize their contribution and allow them to get credit for that, you can add the Hacktoberfest accepted label to their pull request. That way, if it looks like it's going to take a little longer than the month of October to get their pull request merged, maybe they contribute something pretty big and you're just wanting to time that with the next release and it doesn't happen soon, then you can put that label on their pull request and that will give them credit. And of course, for those of you that are more code inclined, they've written a little bit of pseudocode here to explain this process. Let's go over to one of my favorite repos, DNN Platform. This one I contribute to quite often and participate in that community. And you'll see that when you go to a GitHub repo, you'll want to look over here in this right area under the About and make sure that they have the Hacktoberfest topic put there, and then you'll know you're good to go. If you don't see that, then they may have opted to take the label approach. And the way that you're going to do that is just go over to the Issues tab, and then you can look at their list of labels and see if they have that particular label in there. Now, this particular repo has a lot of labels, so I'll just do a search here on Hacktoberfest, and I'll hit enter. Well, none of the labels have that string in it, so they're not using those labels, and that's okay because they've opted in for just opting in the entire repository using the topics there. There is another repo here that I had not added the topic to yet. One of the projects that I maintain in the DNN community org on GitHub is called DNN CLI. And I wanted to show you how to actually add that topic in case you're not familiar with how to add topics to your repository. When you have the rights, you will see a settings tab here, and then you can just click on the icon here in the About section, and it will prompt you to be able to put additional topics in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the Hacktoberfest. When I start typing, I'm going to get some IntelliSense here, and I'll just be able to select the Hacktoberfest topic there, and then click Save Changes. And that's all there is to it, and that will let people know that your project is now participating in Hacktoberfest. So that's great. I hope that helps you with your process. In doing so, you can do topic search, because anytime that you click on Hacktoberfest, or just go to github.com and go to the Explore icon, and then you'll see Topics tab. You can actually search on Hacktoberfest, and you'll see a list of all the repositories that are participating in Hacktoberfest. And you can sort them by language or filter them by language. So if you're interested in, TypeScript, for instance, you can filter that by TypeScript, and you'll see that there are 1,371. Looks like 1,554. Sorry, the number was a little bit wrong there. On projects out there that you can go and browse and see if anything appeals to you where you would want to go and contribute to their project. Let's see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. I hope this helps you in your journey through Hacktoberfest. And listen, I'll try to echo what Hacktoberfest folks are saying out here. There's some rules. If you'll go to your profile over once you sign up for Hacktoberfest, and by the way, how you sign up is to just click the Start Hacking button on their homepage. But it will give you a few little tips, and one of those tips is to be a little bit sensitive into, not trying to game the system too much, just to get your free t-shirt. Yes, they're cool t-shirts. They're some of my favorite t-shirts. But, don't just go and make a little, one character text contribution. Now, it may be a very valuable contribution in the sense that it was a major typo that is publicly seen, and it's just one of those big things, so that I'm not wanting to devalue the value of something like that. But, don't try to game the system. Try to find somewhere where you could actually contribute something that is of value, and, respect the maintainers of these repositories out there. So I hope you have a great time during Hacktoberfest, and let me know in the comments below what projects you are contributing to. I'd love to learn a little bit more about those projects and how you're involved and how that's really making an impact in your career or your life, and how it may be impacting those repositories and those projects. So great. Have a great day, and I hope you have a wonderful time contributing, and enjoy those t-shirts or planting a tree, whichever is your preference. Take care. Bye-bye.